Hey, it's Dave.
And Dan.
All right, and welcome to another video for Hook on Headwaters. Today, you'll see we've got the flagpole behind us. That's because we are on the Headwaters Lake Flagpole. This is the intersection of the 45 and the East-West Canal. I'm going to bring you a quick fishing report, quick lake conditions, and then a little bonus video. Dan and I are replacing the flag. Old Glory there is a little tattered, and we've got a new flag. So before we replace the flag, Dan's going to give us that fishing report. Dan.
Okay, so of course we're coming into summer months. This is the end of the first week of June of 2023.
Yep.
Water levels, we're still down a little bit. It's safe to run in most places, but areas you've been in previously that are low water, please continue to be careful. Navigation-wise also, the S Canal is open all the way to the south.
Right.
So you can get all the way, when I say all the way to the south end of the S Canal. However, the East-West Canal is still clogged
Right there.
on the eastern end, right near the intersection. So if you want to run to the south end of the lake, your best bet's gonna be turning it out to your the west cut, the first cut to the right. Run 250 degrees. It'll bring you right here to the flagpole.
That's right behind us.
Yep. And then 45 on down. So onto the fishing. The fishing has still been okay. We're coming into summertime patterns, if you want to call them patterns. The stuff I've been doing is kind of waning a little bit. So I'm trying to transition into some other areas and fishing a little bit deeper water. I'm talking mainly shiners right now. Catching decent numbers on free line, and earlier in the morning they seem to like them on the float better, but then I'll move to some deeper water areas, put out a free line shiner. We've been catching some punching as well. Check out one of our punching videos there that we did just recently.
Yeah, that's actually the HFX.
Yeah, the
rod review.
Yep.
So what we did is we took some segments of the video and incorporated that into that rod review. It's a nice video to watch. But we will be producing a full-length punching video from all the footage. So be on the lookout for that. Sorry about that.
Again, it's like normal stuff in Florida. Some top waters early.
Yep.
And then I've been doing the top waters early and then subsurface. A lot of worms, fishing a lot of worms.
Yeah.
Swimming worms, ribbon-tail worms will work down deep. If you get out in the deeper pit areas, the schools of small fish are still chasing little minnows and little shad. So you may be able to find those, and if you have any kind of a small spoon to mimic the size,
right,
that you can cast a long ways. If you get them where they're coming up schooling, you can catch some doing that. And then sometimes you can throw a big worm in there in the mix and let it sink below the school. And a lot of times there'll be a bigger fish below the school waiting for any little stragglers to come drifting down.
Yeah, so I think we're in the part of the year where it's slow fishing, right?
A lot of it's slow.
And kind of work that, especially a worm, really slow.
Yeah. Most of my trips lately have all been live bait, so I haven't been doing a lot of artificial.
Yeah.
But again, like I was saying, we were catching them punching, which is a great thing. In the summertime, look for the matted vegetation is really good, and also deep water edges of hydrilla. Punch the visible hydrilla that you can see below the surface along an edge can produce really well.
Right. Remember that hydrilla actually kind of mushrooms. Right? Yeah. It starts out rather narrow, and then it's narrow, and then it kind of blossoms. That's how. So
you see up and then out.
So that's what you see on top. That big.
Well, for instance, say if you're in the East-West Canal like we are now, go down almost in the middle of the canal and start looking on either side of the boat. You'll see some hydrilla, and then fish the oddities in the hydrilla.
Yep.
And pitch and flip. I'd use it from a half ounce to an ounce weight with any kind of a craw imitation, the net bait dagger. You'll see if you guys check out the HFX rod review, you'll see that I'm punching with a net bait bopper, which I really like fishing with those. That works really well too.
That was the Okeechobee craw.
Okeechobee craw.
Yeah.
It's good.
The color that works in this lake, from the mega to the regular bomber.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, so there you have it. There's still plenty of fishing. If you are not familiar with the lake, I highly recommend you hire a guide. This one's one of the best one here, Captain Jerry as well. So make sure you book your trip. It is vacation time, especially up north. Well, here in Florida and the South, schools are out.
Yep.
Schools will be letting out up north end of June or end of this month. Vacations will be coming down. You do the whole Disney thing. By the Headwaters Lake is about an hour and a half.
Yep.
From less than an hour and a half from Disney. So hey, if the kids want to stay in Disney and you want to come do a little fishing, plan your day accordingly.
Get I had a guy last week that did just that.
Yeah. Yep. I know plenty of guys there doing that. So we're going to stop the video now. We're going to go and replace Old Glory there. So with that said, just give us a second or two and we'll be hoisting up the new flag. All right, folks, we are back. We are on the hill, and here is the Headwaters flagpole. There is the old flag. Again, it's a little tattered, so we need to change Old Glory out. We're going to replace it with a new flag. By the way, I want to say a big thank you to a couple of our viewers who've donated flags and have sent us money to buy flags to keep up with the flag and the flag maintenance. Thank you so much. I salute you. We're really grateful.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. So I'm going to hold the flag, and Dan's going to take the flagpole down. Definitely a two-man operation here.
I got this one.
Okay. I got the foot there. Got that one. Hold back. Okay. Got it? Okay. Took a little doing, but there you go. The new flag is up and waving and showing people how to get home. We will dispose of this by there's our organization that takes the old flags and disposes them the right way.
Thank you to all who have served and are serving and will serve, and keep working on our freedoms, guys. Just don't give them up. We won't get them back.
That's right. So long, everyone. Thank you.